Hey y'all, welcome back to Cafe Parlay with your girl, Miss Nene Monroe, period. Alright, y'all, so we gonna start our show off today with a little self-love coffee bean, you feel me? A little bean of self-love, mix it up with some good stuff, some water, some positive thinking. It'll be a nice, good, fresh cup of hot, whatever you need it to be, baby, period. Alright, and so this quote basically says that you need your own love to save your heart. How powerful is that? Anything that you may be needing right now is somewhere within the depths of your own soul, of your own you. You carry you with you every day. So you already got what you need, baby. Stop looking outside for, you know what I'm saying, help. Make your own help. Be your own you, period. At Cafe Parlay, baby, we opening up doors for ourselves, period. Okay? All right. Rich vibes only, baby. Okay? Period. Because I need that BBL. Speaking of that BBL, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You dig me? Period. Alright, y'all, so let's run right into it. It's a lot going on in the news today, but we definitely do want to send our thoughts and our prayers up for Miss Nene Leakes, the Leakes family, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, her family, because her son Brent definitely suffered from a heart attack, and Mr. Brent is only 23 years old, baby, so the doctors is like, what's going on? What's tea? You feel me? They just really don't know. Now, the first thing, anybody that's done had any type of heart issues or that work in the medical field, y'all know the first thing, if you young, you come in there talking about your heart hurt, they finna ask you if you on drugs, okay? I know that personally. Listen, y'all. One time, I was working for this customer service company, and this was my first time. Keisha Kayor had came out with the little the waist trainers, you feel me? Like, first she had the lip gloss, then she had the waist trainers. So anything Keisha Kayor come out with, baby, I'ma buy. Okay, I'ma buy it. But so I bought the waist trainer. It's wintertime, Chicago. Got it up under my coat. Oh, baby, I'm finna melt down. Okay, I'm finna melt this off. Okay, I'm finna melt. So I'm going throughout my work day, taking calls. Thank you for calling. How can I help you? You feel me? So throughout the day, we get towards the end of my shift. I stay around about 4-5 o'clock. I start getting hot. So what is this? It's hot in here. Why I got the heat on? Is that the heat? Okay. So I start getting hot. What's going on? It felt like I was running, but I wasn't going nowhere. I was sitting still. So I said, what's all this sweat? We do not do sweat. Okay. So I start having some chest pains. I say, what's going on, baby? My heart is hurting. So at the place where I used to work, it was like a big corporate company. So downstairs in the basement, you had a little doctor's office, a little nurse. You go down there and say you don't feel good. I'm saying to check you out a little bit. So I go downstairs to the nurse. I say, ma'am, I'm having heart palpitations and my chest is hurting. I need for y'all to take a look at me, right? This lady says to me, she said, well, usually, how old are you? I think I was maybe 25 at the time. She said, so generally, it's a couple of things that happen. One, I would have to ask you if you are doing any sort of drugs or anything like that, because when we get people as young as you talking about heart palpitations, it's usually due to some sort of cocaine use. I said, oh no. I was just trying to make sure I wasn't having a heart attack, baby. I'm not trying to lose my job. You know what, baby? You know what? I really do think that it is this waist trainer. I completely forgot I had it on, y'all. I said, no, baby, look, girl, I lifted up that coat so fast, child. Get the, that Velcro, baby. Oh, no. Let me take this off. I think it's this. It's got to be this. This comes off. You understand? Okay. Period. So please do not be thinking I'm in here doing drugs. Like, what? She like, then I would have to call the ambulance to get you. You gotta leave here in the ambulance if you telling me that your heart. My heart is fine. It is this waist trainer. I'm gonna have to call Keisha K on them about that. You feel me? So it was a reaction that I was having to the waist trainer, but that lady definitely told me that the only way that I could be having heart palpitations is if I did cocaine. So cocaine, schmocaine. All right, rest in peace of my uncle. But I'm just saying, people, the medical field sometimes be so like stereotypical, or they may think because you live your lifestyle a certain way, this is what's going on. You feel me? And that don't really be going on. I'm not saying that Nene's son is on drugs. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that the medical field don't always be looking for what they need to be looking for. You feel me? All right. So, right. So he did definitely suffer a heart attack. Nene basically say she don't know. She don't know. You know what I'm saying? She don't know what's going on. So we're gonna pray for her son. We're gonna pray for her heart, for her strength, that she remains uplifted in the situation and positive. She said they may possibly be selling the Lanithia Lounge. I heard it was lit in there, baby. Big 50. Y'all remember Big 50 from that BET American Gangster show? She be in there all the time going live, you feel me? So it's really sad to hear that they may have to close it. But let's take a look, because Nene definitely wanted to share some words with everybody and thank the fans for their concern. And because we praying over here at Cafe Parlay, baby, she's thanking us too. So we definitely feel thanks. Shout out to Nene, big Nene, not the little one, period. So all right, y'all, take a listen and see what NeNe Leakes had to say regarding her son. Definitely don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me what your thoughts are, whatever prayers you may have, or whatever in the comments. We're going to talk about it. Run it up, y'all.
How are you? So obviously I've gotten tons of text messages, tons of emails. Everybody's asking and concerned about Brent, and we thank you guys so much. This is not the way I wanted it to come out. We wanted to be able to talk about it ourselves when Brent was in a better place. So here I am, because I would rather the correct thing be out there than something that's not correct. 2 weeks ago today, Brent had congested heart failure and a stroke. He's only 23, so he's really young for something like that to happen to him. The first thing, a lot of doctors think of when someone that age come in with that kind of condition is maybe they have done drugs, or maybe they have some serious infection, maybe HIV or some sort of infection, is what I'm being told by the doctors. Brent doesn't drink or do drugs, and obviously they've tested him for all of those things. They also tested him for HIV. They were thinking that maybe he had caught COVID and he didn't know that he had COVID. They did see, the doctors are saying they did see some things like that happen if they caught the Delta variant, and he never knew he had COVID. I've never known him to have COVID. So they have run a number of tests on him to see what could have possibly made this happen to him. And we are still trying to figure out, because if we knew the cause, obviously they could treat the cause. It was very scary. I don't even want to go into details of what happened and how I found out and what condition he was in. Obviously a stroke is a very serious thing, and so he's struggling, with speaking, and it's, I don't know. Just know that keep us in your prayers. Keep Brent in your prayers. So many people are texting and emailing me about the lounge. The lounge is still open. Brent ran the lounge. That was his pride and joy. He loved it. it is still open. The managers are still running it with the regular hours. We have, sat and talked about selling the lounge now because it's something that Brent runs along with me, and I got into business with Brent and Greg and some other friends to do it. And this is just a lot right now on me. So if there's anybody out there that's possibly interested in the lounge, send them my way if they are interested in purchasing it. Or it's very possible that we will sell the lounge because it is something that I shared with Brent after Greg's passing. So just send me an email to booknene@gmail.com, and we, the right people or persons, I will point you in their direction, and they can speak to you about it. Then. But right now the lounge is still open their regular days. Brent FaceTimed me this morning. He's in good spirits. We are just shocked. But I thank all of you guys for your prayers. Everybody that's emailing, can they send flowers? Please don't. I honestly would prefer we do prefer balloons, and I don't know, all of this is still so new to me, and we're not revealing where Brent currently is. Because it's so new, I'm going to, get some of my people that are working with us to maybe find something that you guys can donate to that can help with this kind of situation. If you remember, some years ago I had blood clots in my lungs, and we could not figure out where it came from. So they're thinking that maybe Brent was born with some sort of disease or something with his heart since he was a kid, and it just never showed up until now. Like, we don't know. This is just a lot for us right now, and everything is still very new. I've been asked a million questions by everybody that's hitting me up. Could his weight have been the issue? The doctors say they don't think so. They've asked, just, I don't know. I've just been asked so many things, and I'm baffled. I am baffled. It's a lot. So just keep praying, and I will, speak to you guys whenever I can. Again, he has shown some improvement, and we're really happy and blessed for that. Just keep us in your prayers. Send me an email to booknene@gmail.com if you know anyone that's interested in getting into the nightlife and they may consider the Lenethea Lounge. We put a lot into it. It's a beautiful place. Thank you guys again for all of your love and support, and I will be back on here talking to you guys again real soon. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Okay, so I'm back on here again because I was just looking at some of my text messages, and everybody becomes a doctor, I think, during this time. They try to tell you, what to do, what not to do, and all of those kind of things. I'm being asked a million questions, but one of the things I do know, Brent was very stressed out in the month of September because that was the 1-year anniversary for the passing of his dad. He was very close to his dad, and he's been super stressed out over it. And I don't even know if that has anything to do with it at all. I mean, I really asked the doctors really questions like that, and they seem to think that that is not the case with Brent. So many people keep asking me about his weight. I'm like, he is not as big as I don't think that people think he is. He's a super tall guy, and the doctors say that it's not that either. So this is something else that we're dealing with that the doctors don't even know yet. So I don't know. I will just, just keep praying that we find the cause, because once we find the cause, we're able to treat the cause. And obviously that's what we want to do. I will come back again whenever I can, because I can't answer all the texts or the emails so I'd rather just talk on here and yeah. But thank you guys. We do have a lot of support, a lot of people that are asking, but we could use all the support we can get. Brent has a lot of great bonus dads that are surrounding him right now, and so we thank you guys. Thank you.